In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly put an online community together, and this could be working alongside an online course that you've got, or it could be just a standalone community. It could be a free community, it could be a paid for community as well. So I'm just going to demonstrate to you how quickly you can set one of these up. So I'm in the platform at the moment in the dashboard section here. Underneath products and services, there's an option just here for communities. So I'm going to go into that section. And on this demo site here, there's already a few communities on here, and you've just seen one of those in action. Now, for any of those communities, these options just on the side here allow me to do different things. So I can view the community, edit it, see the community members, change settings, and all sorts of different things just there. But I'm going to go ahead and use this button here to add a new community. And straight away you can see I get to put in some settings here. So first of all, I need to give my community a name. Now I've got a fictitious example that I am going to use. I've got it written on my spare screen here. So I'm going to call this the Leadership Career Accelerator. That's going to be the name of my community. I'm going to pop that in just there. Next, I upload a community thumbnail. So this is a square icon that represents the community, and you can see it's 128 pixels by 128 pixels. I can either upload a new image using this button just here, or I can go ahead like I'm going to and select one that's already uploaded onto the site. So that's my thumbnail in place. Next up, I'm going to put a community cover. That's the banner that appears at the top. You can see the size for that is 1296 wide by 270. So I would make that in my favorite graphics software, or get my favorite graphics designer to maybe do it for me. And you can see that's the cover in place there. Now, next up is a description. So this is a longer description, and just underneath I get to put in a short description. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and put that short description in first. And when I show you the landing pages, you'll get to see how this looks. And next I'm going to put in my longer description. Now just here you can put a lot in really. So you can put text, you can put bullet points, you can format it, make it look nice and that sort of thing. Using the buttons at the top here, you can insert videos, images, you can even put audio clips in, and all manner of different things at the top. So you can really format that section and make it look nice. Now, next up is the ability to allow community members to chat with each other. So if you have the private chat add-on on your site, you can, if you want to, allow community members to privately chat with each other. That's a nice social networking thing if you want to introduce that into your site. Now, next up is access, and this is really what happens when people hit your community and they're not a member of it. Now, public means everybody can see your community. Private means they have to request access to be a member. Hidden, it's hidden out of the way. And restricted is people can see it, but they can't join it or they can't access it. So those are the different settings there. If you want the community to be publicly available and you want people to be able to join it or buy it, then public is the best setting for that. Now, inside the community, you can choose whether posts need approval before they are published or not. And when it comes to people accessing your community that aren't a member, can they see the posts publicly? Well, if it's set to everybody, everybody will be able to see the posts. Only members can interact with the posts. But do you want the post publicly available? Well, maybe you do. In this case, I'm going to have a private community where only the members of that community can see the posts and nothing is leaked out into the public domain, so to speak. Now, after checkout, page URL is a really nice feature. This is where you can send people to a page immediately after they've signed up for or purchased your community. So that's a lot of the people that work with me one-to-one work with me to get welcome pages set up, so that the moment somebody's signed up or purchased, they get that real kind of bespoke, customized experience. And finally, there's some settings at the bottom here that allow you to either show or hide the members of your community. So I'll show you that in a second when we go back to the community and see what it looks like. But you can choose whether members of that community are visible to other members or not. So I've gone ahead and I've created that community. The next thing I want to show you is the pricing tab just in the top here. So if I go into pricing, this is where I can set up the different prices for my site. So as it stands at the moment, this is a free community. So at the moment, people would need to join my community. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And then we will come back into that and we'll show you what it looks like when a price is set up. So just bear with me. I'm going to copy this link here, and I'm now going to access this in the public domain, not being a member. So here's what it looks like. So that's my landing page there. You can see the banner, the branding at the top. I can see the about the community section. That's the short description I put in. Here's the longer description that I gave it, and you can see currently it's free. So I haven't given it a price. I can go ahead and join this community. It's just a case of me then filling in these details here, filling in my email address and that sort of stuff, and I can go ahead and join it. So that's what it looks like at the moment. But I am now going to go backwards, and I'm going to take you into this bit here that I was just about to show you, which is how we set up pricing. There we go. So just on this pricing tab at the top, this is where I can go ahead and set some prices up. Now, bearing in mind you have to have your payment gateway set up. There's more tutorials on this stuff coming up. Of course, if you're working with me on one-to-one basis, then these are the sorts of things that we set up together. Anyway, but I can go ahead and now add a price to this community, and the various different options here. I can add a one-time price. I can add, so that's one payment that people make to access this community forever. There's a split payment plan, so I could have, let's say this was, I don't know, a £750 community. I could choose to split that payment up so they can make 3 installments of 250, and they've got then lifetime access to it. I can set up a subscription plan, so this is an ongoing payment, either weekly or monthly or even annually, that I can set up. And I can also set up a donation plan as well. So this is where people can pay what they want to, and I'll show you that very quickly. You can set up a default amount that people pay, a minimum amount that people pay, or you can ask people to gift or donate what they want to join this community. So lots of different options there. I'm just going to go one-time plan standard here. Let's say that this community is usually, I don't know, £750 to access, but today I'm offering it for £500. Well, the strike through price up here is the price that's going to be crossed out, and the 500 price here is the price it's actually going to be available for. If I wanted to, I can add more prices in different currencies if I wanted to, but let's just keep it at that for now. So there we are. I've now got that price set up for the product. So I'm going to go ahead now and refresh that landing page. Just bear with me. So here it is, just on the screen there. So you can see I've still got all the details in here. My longer description, any videos I had would appear just there. But you can now see the join button has changed to this pricing structure here. When I go to join the community, bear with me, just loading up. This is now where I would fill in my details, but now I'm asked for my card details, or in my case, PayPal as well. That's dependent, of course, on what payment gateways you have got set up. But yeah, that is a whistle-stop tour of how you can create a community very simply and easily. Any questions, please do let me know.